state of water supply emergency. That's for the city of Attleboro. Due to the ongoing drought, the city's surface water supply system is historically low, and the drought is impacting other municipalities across Massachusetts. Recently, Governor Maura Healey began urging residents across the Commonwealth to conserve water.
We're doing our best and basically working on ways around this and bringing other water in before it becomes an essential emergency for firefighting and sanitary use.
Now, the city of Pawtucket is one municipality Attleboro officials have tapped for help with their water supply. And here to tell us more about the intergovernmental affairs and efforts, Pawtucket Water Supply Board official Jim DeSales is with us live via Zoom this afternoon. Thank you, Jim, for joining us.
You're welcome.
So Attleboro officials need water for their priorities of firefighting, sanitation, and drinking. It's going to be in that order. Tell us a little bit about how much help you guys are sending their way.
Well, we started working with Attleboro in 2016 on an emergency interconnection, which is finally coming to fruition with the completion of a pump station that they're building that we expect we should be able to supply them with up to 1 million gallons a day of water.
Now, the city uses an average of about 3.5 million gallons of water per day. As far as that type of massive mobilization of water, how exactly are you all going to get that significant amount of water to them?
Like I mentioned, Attleboro is finishing up construction of a pumping station that will allow them to take supply from us and pump it up to their pressure and supply the rest of their system.
So that's still in the progress. It's not finalized. It's not completely built yet. Is that what you're telling us?
Yeah, they're finishing up and doing some startup and testing on it, so it's close.
Okay, and so when you say close, the last I heard was early December. Do we have any firmer date at this time?
I do not have any firm dates. It's Attleboro's contract. Last I had heard, it was at least 2 to 3 weeks away. So the December timeframe makes sense.
Speaking of that contract, exactly how much is that going to cost the city of Pawtucket?
It's costing the city of Pawtucket nothing. Attleboro built the station and it only supplies them.
So as far as the water that's moving to them, though, is there any type of compensation for this trade that's happening between you guys?
Yeah, we're going to meter the water that we sell to them, and we have a wholesale rate that's established by the Rhode Island Public Utilities Commission, and they'll be charged the same rate that any of our wholesalers are charged.
How long or how often is this water sharing agreement going to be for?
The agreement was for, I believe, 25 years. So whenever they have an emergency, they just give us a call, and if we have water supply available, we'll send it their way.
All right, so one of the things that we have heard from Attleboro officials about this situation was the limited amount of water that could be stored in their reservoirs. How much does Pawtucket have, and what type of reservoirs are we using there?
We have 4 reservoirs and 8 wells, and currently we're at between 65 to 70% of our total capacity right now.
And so with that amount of capacity that you all have in Pawtucket, basically want to get an idea of how much you have to spare before we've kind of got to pull back and make sure that we can protect ourselves.
Yeah, our safe yield is approximately 18 million gallons a day, and our average day right now is between 8.5 and 9 million gallons a day. So we have significant excess capacity at this point.
And are there any concerns about Pawtucket, just right down the street from Attleboro, experiencing some of the similar drought conditions and being able to work with residents there to supply water and conserve any water that's necessary?
Yeah, obviously we're all concerned with the lack of rainfall since, probably August. But for the year, we're still above average, and I think, it's raining today, so it's a good start.
Well, Jim, we are talking about millions of gallons of water here. We were doing some research early and found out about 32 million gallons go into about a 10-acre pond. So this is a substantial amount of water that you guys are trading between these municipalities. We will definitely be keeping in contact with you throughout this assistance that you guys are providing to them. And we will post this full interview to our website, abc6.com. Still ahead on
Thank
your
you.
ABC 6 News at noon.